That's a complete change.
In today's Urbandoned video, we head inside the abandoned Grimsby Ice Factory in England that closed down in 1990. Historic machinery sits dilapidated inside the building, at risk of further damage with the dangerous state of the coastal premises. Join us as we search for the highlights, whilst also trying to remain safe in the crumbling structure.
How high are we talking?
It's like 2 stories, a bit over. I'll do it.
Alistair,
What?
have you heard that 85% of people are not subscribed?
You're joking? They need to hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell to never miss a video. Hey man.
Hey man, what the hell are you wearing?
What do you mean?
Wait 1 second, you need this.
You're looking good now. If you want to wear into the AM too, help the channel out and look cool doing so, you can use our partner's link and coupon Urbandoned for a 10% discount. Find the link in the description. Based on the docks of the seaside town Grimsby stands an impressive Victorian property known as the Ice Factory, which was constructed between 1898 and 1901 to provide crushed ice for ships to store fish in the area's seaport. After almost a century of operations at the plant, crucial for the growth of the fish market in its neighbourhood, it had closed down in the 90s and had since been forgotten. Now, 30 years later, we were walking around the hazardous premises looking for a way inside.
So what I believe is an office building. It's cool that the shape of this place is like quite triangular. Never really seen anything like it. Old glass panels there. Look at this. Looks really interesting. Old tiled staircase with the glazed tiles. So reflective. It's a shame that the staircase's banister's gone missing. Yeah, this would have been really nice if it wasn't so vandalised. I like the coves. These would have been some big offices and perhaps boardrooms.
Once we had briefly investigated the small admin section of the factory, we soon switched buildings, our focus primarily on the iconic compressor hall, one of the classic UK urban exploration sites to behold.
It's an old Factories Act notice. Early 90s.
Oh wow, look at the spiral staircase.
Yeah, that's so impressive.
Bit wonky.
I feel like that'll take us up to that death bridge.
Yeah, I think so. I wonder what these are.
Look like pumps.
Yeah, potentially.
There's nice old panels next to them as well.
Yeah. It's a shame this place has got graffiti.
Indeed.
Oh my god. Wasn't expecting to see another compressor in here.
Okay.
And a control panel on the right.
I'm pretty sure there's 4 in the main hall, so this must be the 5th. I wonder why it wasn't built with all the other ones.
Yeah, I like this room because you can just see a single unit by itself.
Yeah.
Actually how big they are.
Some lovely decay near the windows as well.
It was likely that this was a backup compressor that was a later addition in the 50s to the fleet of machines we were hunting for. Finding this was a tell that we must be very close.
Just an office here. It's a nice desk back there, but it's mostly vandalised. The tiling's also really nice. Oh wow, that's a complete change. I didn't expect to see the compressors just here. They look incredible from above.
These are awesome machines. And fitting with how old they are, there's a dated set of panels here that would have operated them. This is what happens to a panel when no one caters to it for years. Vandals get in, smash the gauges, and pigeons have full access to it as well, covered in muck.
It goes without saying that this hall was remarkable, a true engineering marvel still proudly lasting after 90 years. Although there was a mixture of vandalism and natural deterioration, we were amazed that the compressors remained, described as the sole surviving example of this type of equipment. Powered by steam from Lancashire boilers elsewhere in the facility, the factory utilised 4 Pontifex ammonia compressors originally, but these were changed in 1933 when electrical generators replaced the steam source. Since then, the 4 vertical valve ammonia compressors manufactured by J&E Hall have occupied this space. To this day, they are the largest compressors of such ever built, and are the main reason why Grimsby's Ice Factory was Grade 2 listed, in an attempt to preserve them.
See here, the gantry crane track goes out of the window and would have passed over to the other building. Quite unique though, I've never seen that before. This is a vast space here. It's all wooden floor as well, so
It's all wooden.
yeah,
Yeah, there's so much water in here.
this is dry rot home.
Very dangerous.
See that this sort of crane would move along these aisles. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. And I feel like there would have been different machinery that would have done things to the ice, I guess. That's not here anymore though. There's another yellow spiral staircase here. Everything's falling down. See what's in here. I might be way off with this, but the large door, just checking the floor's okay. The large door and these pipes on the walls and on the ceiling makes me think that this would have been a huge fridge. It does feel cooler in here, as if it was built for a purpose. but probably where they'd store all the ice, or a considerable amount of it, maybe before exporting.
This room's been absolutely obliterated. It's just collapsed at every single point. Not a lot to see, really. Looks like there's some sort of point of interest in here, perhaps. Some machines and mini motors. Some larger ones down here in the floor, actually. The floors here are pretty sketchy. Should be fine now. Oh my god. This, on the other hand.
Is this the bridge?
It is the bridge, yeah.
Oh man.
It looks
better up here than
it does than below. 'Cause you just see the old wooden slats instead of this nice bit that someone's laid. How high are we talking?
It's like 2 stories, a bit over.
Okay.
I'll do it. Do it though. The others have already gone across, so
Surely it's fine.
should be okay. It's this bit here with the plank, where the wood is completely shredded. Man, oh man. Okay, we're good. It takes you into a very decaying room over here.
This is a huge room. Oh my days. I love the colours in here because the natural light. All the beams are orange and it's complementing the sun coming through. It's a whole nother section over here to the left. It's completely collapsed. You can see the midway floor's gone there. There's a lift shaft at the top right. It's got no floor at all.
The large rooms we'd been passing through were production halls, where the ice was crushed and placed into huge buckets for storage.
Gone up the spiral staircase. We're very exposed there.
It's very tight up here as well.
Well, it's concrete, but it's got a big crack in it. Jesus Christ. Reminds me of like a combine harvester. I don't think I've ever seen a worse roof.
No, this is seriously damaged.
Do you think it was fire? Or just a lot of pressure and wind from the sea?
I think it's just decay.
Doesn't look burnt.
At the highest point of the ice factory, we could see the full extent of the dangerous condition it has been left to suffer in. A trust is functioning to represent the building's restoration efforts, and it has judged preservation of the premises a measly £5 million, with the council indicating that a full upkeep would be much, much more. Buildings like this are always fascinating to explore because they are truly unique, and we can't think of another ice factory that we are likely to visit in the future, albeit one with as much historical significance as Grimsby's property. Pivotal for the fishing industry in the region, it seems tragic that the structure had been allowed to demise in such a terrible way. The rare compressor hall is one of one, and that alone should have permitted better efforts from the council to maintain its state after the business closed. It is more than likely that the historic complex will continue to decay for a long time, with local people remembering it for its positive decades in use, and not the dismembered blight on the coast as it appears now. Here are some of our photographs captured at the abandoned ice factory. If you like the look of them, check out our Instagram page in the description, where we share images from our explores months before they are seen on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed a more relaxed, classic industrial exploration. We are almost into summer, which might mean more uploads than usual. See you next time.